I'm just talking about the talk, man. We talking that talk, bro. We're talking that talk, bro. It's getting there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting there, right? And so I know I look a little disheveled. I came from the gym, and that's why today's topic is our obsession with the obesity. Our obsession with obesity, right? Right. Let's share the stream, guys. Let's share the stream. Link in bio. We're doing link in bio today. I put my shirt on because, hey, it's not that serious, right? Right. But here we're back. We're back. Let's stay focused in, right? We're here. Right? We're here. Today what we're talking about is our obsession with obesity. Just came from the gym, had a good workout. I dry scooped some woke as fuck pre-workout. Finished it up with, and I got out back with some creatine. I'm hydrating. I'm having a cigar. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good right now. So now let's talk about our obsession with obesity. Black community or America? What do you guys want to do? You want to do black community or America? Because I was so me personally, I could talk on this because I've been extra fat, I've been in shape, I've been in the mid, I've been all of it. Basically, I've been all there, you know. Been a fat boy, fat Mac, a player, a big dude, you know, with the baller belly. I've had a six pack. I can show you the pictures. I've had it all, right? And one thing I can admit as a man, you feel better when you're in shape. You feel more attractive when you're in shape. You feel more confident when you're in shape. When you're out of shape, you were like, oh, I got a bag, or I'm still that nigga, I'm a flat fine nigga. When you're in shape, you can be dusty. You just don't care because you're in shape. Right? So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real here. Right? Our culture has allowed people who are insecure about their health, that are having shitty diets, who don't work out, to make the standard, that a societal norm that, hey, love your skin, you know, like love the skin you're in. That's the perfect way God made you, when God didn't make you that way. I don't remember God saying, hey, I'm making everybody fat and out of shape. I don't remember God saying that. Never heard him say it. I do know that we were all born healthy baby. Some was some, but our habits, whether it was our parents who did it, whether it was our school, whatever, you started getting out of shape. Stop caring. Right? And America has led us to believe that it's okay to be obese. It's okay to be big. And what I'm saying is this. Listen when I say this, right? If you love how you are, do you. But let's not ignore the fact that if you are a woman that's 5'5", 5'7", 200 something pounds, 230, 280, 260, that's just not healthy. Now, granted, you can be like, well, I'm still getting swallowed up. I'm still getting bent like a pretzel. Yeah, niggas will hit anything these days. But do you like yourself? Do you love yourself? And if you do, stay that way. Fine, like stay that way. But I know for most part, most men and women, I ain't gonna make it a gender thing. Most men and women who are overweight, obese, heavy, all that, don't go get blood work for the doctor to tell them, hey, look, you're too big. And if they do, you know what they do? They end up getting the surgery or they get on Ozempic. And then that only lasts as long as they stay on that. Once they get out of that, then they flock right back. Why? Because they're using a supplement, right? They're supplementing a good diet for these GLPs, right? And I find it very interesting. The dynamic I find interesting is this. The dynamic I find interesting is this. Is I see a lot of dudes in relationships, right? Let themselves go, and girls don't say nothing. I could not be with a woman, right? I couldn't be with a woman who says she loves me, she wants to marry me, she wants to be with me, and she don't keep me in line with my health. Like she don't say, babe, look, the gut getting kind of big. You have to tuck that belly. You have to tuck that belly. I done been there. I done dated someone. I get up to 280. I'm only 5'10". 280, 5'10" is obese. Morbidly obese. She didn't care. I did. She didn't care. I did. I had to wake up one day like, hold on, bro. This ain't it. I ain't had no neck. The whole neck was gone. Face all skin looked like I was breathing heavy. Sound like Biggie. More money, more problems. Yeah, it was all bad. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to eat. That's when I went vegan. That's when I really went vegan because I see we had an obsession with obesity. We have an obsession with obesity, meaning nowadays if you lose a little weight, if you just start eating right, you try to diet, you don't eat after 6, you eat salads, you don't eat a lot of fast food. Oh, you try to be skinny. Like people say skinny like it's a bad word. Do you know there was a time where fat was a bad word? Remember, like in our grandparents' age, that like I think it stopped in the 90s, but from like the slavery to about the 80s, being fat was bad, bro. Like when I was a kid, bro, if you were fat, you either had your mama had money or you was just like a greedy nigga. Like I wasn't fat as a kid, bro. That was for like niggas who didn't go outside, they didn't play, all they did was eat all day. We wasn't even allowed to eat all day. Let's keep it real. Depending on your age, you wasn't even allowed to go in the refrigerator. You wasn't allowed, you only ate once at home, and that was dinner. Breakfast and lunch was provided by the school during the school year. You got dinner. When it was summertime, you didn't really get breakfast or lunch. You got whatever. They said maybe a lunch. Like, breakfast was only for the weekend, to be honest. Breakfast was for the weekend. Because you know why? As kids, what we did, we stayed up to about 2 in the morning doing dumb stuff, slept in, didn't wake up till 11, had lunch around 1 or 2, dinner was at 5 or 6. That was it. And it wasn't a big dinner, bro. And then we couldn't even finish, bro. You know how many times I used to get in trouble whooped when I eat my food? I wouldn't eat it. I was like, I'm not hungry. I just wasn't hungry as a kid. Like, to me, we have an obsession with obesity because everything is fast now. Everything is fast. You got fast food. You got Instacart. You got DoorDash. You got Uber Eats. Everything can get to the food fast food. You don't even got to walk and get the food. That's how bad we've gotten. And don't get me wrong. Food is good. But food is good. That don't definitely like one of my favorites. Look, I'm black. You can't tell. I ain't not black, Poppy. I'm Dominican. But one of my favorite foods was always all time was fried chicken, fried fish, fried shrimp. You know how bad that is for us? Do you really know? One, I like fried catfish. That is a bottom feeding fish that's fried, right? Shrimp, bottom feeder. I love fried oysters. We just love fried food because it tastes better. It's not bland like white people food. So I don't know what the fuck that even means. Whatever. But we had this thing to where I can't remember. And I think I was talking to my boy Sav about this. Is it Sav or no? When I was young, I don't remember one of my partners, older partners, said, hey, I'm finna hit the gym. Do you want to go? Do you want to go to the gym? I'm finna hit the gym, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Can anyone tell me why we're obsessed with obesity? Why we're okay being overweight? Like, why do we, and I get the societal norm is, okay, men want curvier women. But the truth be told, men want athletic, thick. Like, they want a woman who's supposed to be her size, her weight, but thick. You know, most people might not say it because when you don't like what you see in the mirror, you accept anything else. But when you like what you see in the mirror, that's when you act a certain way. Like, nah, I'm cool. I know. I can tell you. This is how I know. Check this out. I remember when I first got out, right, prison. I was like 180 pounds, cut up, looking saucy. Believe it if you want or not, any female, I'd just be like, hey, what's up? I'm cracking. My confidence is always gonna be high, but my confidence was like on the moon to where it was to the point where like, you don't like me, you crazy. Fuck out of here. I'm that nigga. Right? Then what I start doing, laying up with these women, they feeding a nigga good. You laying up, you ain't working out, you skipping this workout, you skip that workout, no cardio. I'm just gonna go buff. I don't need no cardio. Till you look up one day, now you about 230. You're like, dang, how I get, dang. Now you so far gone because your body fat percentage is so high, your BMI is so high, now your testosterone is dropping. Everything else, come on, bro. Why do you think most men get in shape when they break up with a female? Why do you think that is? That's because we know that in order to get the females we want, the baddies, as you call them, you have to be in shape. Yes, they'll mess with dudes out of shape, but you got to have a bag. And I'm not finna pay for nothing. Sorry. It's not how I get down, right? The cigar is sitting too. But we've allowed women, oh my bad, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. Ew, that was disgusting. I can let, that was disgusting. I'm a savage. Luckily, I live by myself, and it's my shit. Anyway. Men would let a woman get him out of shape. I'm going to tell you how a woman will make you out of shape. And you know what's crazy about a woman getting you out of shape? You know what's crazy? It's all out of the sake of love. Women don't even know they're doing it because they love. When a woman is in her femininity and she love on you, bro, you go get out of shape. Bro, when a woman's in her femininity and she's living a soft life in a soft girl era and she's taking care of you, bro, you will be out of shape. When your masculine energy matches her feminine energy, you will get out of shape. Easy. This is how. Most women are nurturing. They're caring by nature, right? They're maternal, right? And when she's loving on you the right way, she cooking you meals, she rubbing your back, you not gonna want to leave her side. You not finna go out there and run around and chase these females. You're not finna go to the gym. You're not hanging with the boys. You want to be up under her. And guess what she gonna do while you up under her? She gonna eat because women's body hold food different. See, when they get a little, when they in shape, they start getting chunky, it go all to the right places. It don't even look bad. You like, no, it look good. I'm trying to, no, keep that weight up on you. I'm gonna put it through the mattress. I'm trying to crack that. I'm trying to blow her back out, right? Bro, it ain't the same for us. It ain't the same for us. It ain't the same for us. Your back start drooping. Your back don't look formatted. Your shoulders ain't broad. Your arms ain't right. You looking suspect, bro. You don't even look like you could defend her. You look like a big dough ball, a Pillsbury Doughboy. Fat boy. And she's loving on you, so she don't care that you're changing. Why? Because you were stuck with her. You're giving her the time and attention she wants. You still fucking on her. So she's like, cool, I like him how he is. Because deep down, she know no other woman going to want you out there. No bad woman, no younger version of her that's better is going to want you. So what she do? She keep feeding you. Why do you think, bro? Listen, I'm going to tell you, a good woman, bro, will mess up your diet. I had this one chick, bro, when I was fresh out, bro. She was loving on me so good, bro. Bro, man, gained so much weight because, bro, we be middle of the night. I'm smacking. When I'm done, I'm hungry. What you want? I mean, I want some tacos. She gonna make me 5 tacos with everything: the meat, the cheese, the sour cream, the lettuce, tomatoes, everything made right there at night. You smacking them whole tacos in bed, and then she just rub it on you. You like, damn, I got a good one. Damn, she love a nigga. Like, she treat a nigga good. Man, listen. I'm gonna go another round laying up. Now she gonna make you breakfast. And then she sitting to work with a plate. And then she making you soap. She making you all this. You like, bro, nigga, it's good. It's good. So you don't want it to stop because you in love or you feeling y'all vibing. She's been, bro, do you know most men don't never really get a feminine woman? So when they get a feminine one that's cooking for them, cleaning them up, and they back doing all this stuff, they get complacent and comfortable. And now it starts the decline of their body. And then it's like, okay, men go into a secret depression when they're out of shape. A lot of people don't talk about this, but a lot of times men go into this secret depression. Let's put the cigar down. Put the cigar down for now, right? Men go into this secret depression when they're out of shape. What is this depression? The lack of motivation. They can't concentrate. They start getting very emotional. Their estrogen level goes up. They have an imbalance, right? Because their body is not doing the things that most men do when they're in their masculine energy. Most men in masculine energy are very restless. They're always doing something. They're accomplishing new goals. They're obsessed with new stuffs. They're doing physical things. They're working out. They're going out. They're working on a car. They're doing all things that women love men to do. You know, it might not. A woman, listen, bro. I learned this from reading The Way of the Superior Man and just living life. A woman always going to challenge you, bro, to keep you sharp. But she's always not going to be content. You're always going to have to do a little bit more. It's not a bad thing. It's called life. If you look how your sister relationship is with you, what your mom relationship is, they're never satisfied. I know my mom and sister are never satisfied. I'm taking off my socks. Sorry, I gotta have my socks off. I forgot to take my socks off. My bad. That's like they want to come off. Anyway, got a bunch of socks right there. Anyway, a woman's always going to challenge you to be the best version of yourself because why? She wants to be proud of what's in front of her. She wants to be proud of what's in front of her, and she wants to be what's on proud beside her. However your dynamic is, she wants to be proud of that. She wants to show it off. I'm going to tell you something right now about men. Do you know why a fat dude don't take his shirt off at the beach? Chat. Why do a fat dude not take his shirt off at the beach? It's not because it's a girl. They have sex butt naked. And he fat is all out, sweaty. If you want him like hairy niggas like my son, he's hairy. I know my son is hairy, bro. I don't even know, bro. I barely got hair on me. This nigga's full blown hairy. Dudes don't take their shirt off on the beach, not because of women, because when they're alone with women rubbing that fat ass belly, it don't matter. A woman letting that big ass dude hop on top of him. A woman to tell a big nigga get on top. You like, I'm 200-300, but you want me on top? I'm gonna crush your little ass. Niggas don't take their shirt off at the beach. Why? It's because other niggas. Because as men, we judge that. As a man, when you walk up and see a man out of shape or he frail, you like, bro, what bro on? Like, bro can't do nothing. You know, bro ain't, you know, like it's a judgment zone for being a man, a masculine man. And you ain't gotta be all buffed out or in shape to be a man, but you gotta have some type of tone. Because if you did this, if every man thought like women, and said, you know what, I'm gonna go get plastic surgery and get all the fat sucked out, you would see a muscular shape. But how long would you hold that shape? Because of your eating habits, you don't work out. I don't see too many, I don't live where a lot of brothers are, so I don't be seeing them in the gym. But when I was coming up, like I said, I didn't hear too many people say they was going to the gym. I talk to women all the time, and they say they want more masculine men. They want to bring masculine men back. They want to bring back this whole I am a man movement, where they still respect women and women are still equal, but men are being men, and you can't be a man out of shape and obsessed with obesity because women are different. I've never been in a relationship with a woman. I've never dated a woman that did not like to eat. You tell a woman y'all going out to eat, she going. If you mess up, you send her some food, she gonna eat it. It's nothing that the food won't change a woman's mind. Food changes her mind all the time. But food and sex. That's my go-to. When I mess up in a relationship, food and sex. It's gonna make everything better. You ain't gotta buy a designer. You ain't gotta buy a car. Food and sex. And if you know your woman and you know your woman know what she like to eat, it's even better. And it gotta be hot, fresh. She gonna be like, okay. They do that little dance. They be smacking. They be I don't know if they moan more when they eating or when they fucking. Probably when they fucking. But I know for sure those are the two that can't lose when it come to winning. But we have this obsession with obesity where we don't even care. We don't even have, if you say somebody being big, it's a problem. I'm going to show you the difference in how they got y'all blinded. Remember Lizzo? Lizzo was known for being big. That was her thing. Lizzo was just big and she was proud and she was saying you should be happy in your skin. She went and lost weight to find somebody. Adele. Remember Adele was just, she wasn't ugly. She just was big and she could sing. She wanted a black dude. She wanted a masculine man. She got Rich Paul. She got in shape. She knew. Like they know, like women know. Like I think women want to be the sexiest version of themselves, but I think they want someone to pressure them into being that. Because if they had it their way, they'd be like, I'm cool. Cause I like I'll go on date with women, right? And I'll be very open and like you know, I work out, I'm a vegan, I don't drink, I don't do this, I don't do that. They're like, dang, you too disciplined. You too disciplined. No, it's not that I'm too disciplined. I just want to be the best version of myself. And that comes in different ways, from reading to working out to getting closer to God. It's different ways to do this. But you got to ask yourself, at what point do we stop being obsessed with obesity? When do we say enough's enough? Like to me, bro, child abuse should be when I see a kid, look, a little 5-year-old kid, damn near 100-something pounds, no neck, the fat arm. Like, bro, he's a kid. Like, you did this to him. He didn't do it to himself. You just kept feeding him and feeding him and feeding him to where he's going to grow up and just hating himself, hating his life, being big as I don't know what. Like, when do we going to stop that? Remember back in the 80s and 90s, most kids were skinny, bro. If a kid was fat, it's like, bro, what's going on here? Like that was something like they didn't even make clothes. I don't even remember when they made husky clothes. When they started making huskies. I don't know if it was like 90s or something. But I remember back in the 80s, bro, everybody had stuff to fit. It was like you either, you know, you was just one way. It was everybody looked the same basically in size. Like if you ever been to the projects, remember, if you ever I grew up in projects when I was younger. All the skinny kids, we was all skinny, playing with the water hose shirt off, you know, was running around, look bad, ashy. It was that one fat kid, like, nigga, this nigga fat, bro. Like, what do you do? His mama had a good job. He always ate, but all he wanted to do is eat. He didn't want to come outside. So we've grown to understand that, okay, we can't body shame no one. We can't, and I get the body shaming thing, right? Some people can or can't help it. But I know that when I get made fun of, when I gain weight, like I'm gonna give you a prime example. My boy Matt, right? I work with Matt, right? And before we went to Christmas break, everybody know the holiday season you gain some pounds because of all the eating, Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner, every different Christmas dinner you're going to, they got food, you know what I'm saying? So Thanksgiving and Christmas came and I gained like 10, 20 pounds. When I came back to work, he was like, "Bro, you got fat." I'm like, "I know, huh?" He goes, "Yeah, you can see it in your face, your neck." By him saying that, it didn't make me feel bad. It made me acknowledge that, hey, I slipped up during the holiday season. I didn't hit the gym. I was too busy eating. Get back on it before you're too far gone. It's very important to understand that we have to get healthy. Like America is sad because every corner has a fast food joint. And fast food is good. It's made hot. It's made the way you want it. Everybody likes a In-N-Out double 4x4 animal style with animal style fries and a chocolate shake. Yeah, that sounds good. But is it good for me? Because everything that sounds good ain't good for me. So we have to keep that in mind of why we have this obsession with obesity. Because what's happening right now in America is a lot of people know that men are dying in their 50s from hypertension, having heart attacks. Because they just eating whatever. They just doing whatever, a pound on with stress. Like, bro, when I didn't realize, bro, listen. I was reading a study. And it was like the leading cause for niggas, dick's not working, is bad health. And they don't even know because it's the blood flow. You can't get blood flow. That's why, because your arteries are like this. Now they like this. Because you got so much plaque on your arteries. And it's making your heart work overtime to push it through. Most men ain't ran or did no cardio in the last 10 years. They've been laid up, getting money, as they say. Fucking with bitches, right? I don't know. And then you got people that don't even drink water. They drink juice, soda all day, eat Cheetos, eat pickles, and go to 7-Eleven eating pizza. And then you wonder why a lot of us have health problems. And everybody, I see people posting, "Oh, I got this, and I got gout, I got this, I'm diabetic," and it's like I wouldn't want to at this age of my life be taking pills every morning or having, "Oh, my back hurt," or I'm tired and this. I want to live a full life till I die. Like, I get upset when I see, and ladies, don't take this personal. If you do, oh well, I don't care, but I'm keeping it real. When you see big women making fun of skinny women because they're skinny and they eat healthy, or you eat like a bird, you ain't even eating, and they just because you big as a linebacker for the New England Patriots don't mean you gotta make fun of her because she's skinny. Like, since when did we start doing that? Since when did we start doing that? Since when do we say, you know what? If you're in shape and you take care of your body and you respect your temple and you're working on your health, you're the bad person. We don't care. Like, and this is to all the ladies that's a BBW on the heavy side and have a man. Yeah, your man loves you. Yes, he's fucking on you. But he would like you to look a certain way. I promise you, if you really sat down and had an honest conversation with him, not getting mad, not going to judge him, not going to leave him, and you say you could be truthful about everything, he's going to tell you that. It's nothing worse than meeting a chick, and you meet a chick, and you're like, you chilling, like, man, y'all chilling. And then y'all get home. And she come about that one piece with the waist trainer, and it's just gut that fall out, and you're like, oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, this is what we doing? Like, really, this is what we doing? Nah, I can't do it. I can't take that ride. What do you say? I can't take that ride? So I want to know, right? I want to know. I really want to know. I really want to know what's our obsession with obesity? What's our obsession with obesity? Because I find it very interesting. I find it very interesting that we're okay with us being obese. We're okay with us not being conscious of our health and having all these diseases and heart attacks and strokes and stuff like that. Like no one understands that. Like, let's look at the numbers. Y'all want to go to numbers? Let's go to numbers. Okay. You want to look up? I'm tired too. I gotta stay up a little bit longer though. We're going to do what percent, let's go men, of men die from bad health or hypertension every year. Let's see what it says. Bro, about 50.8% of adult men have hypertension, high blood pressure. High blood pressure contributes to about approximately 680,179 deaths in the U.S. Heart disease is the number one cause of death among men. About 1 in every 3 deaths in the United States is from cardiovascular disease, heart disease, stroke, heart failure, hypertension-related disease. In the U.S., about 1.6 million men die each year from all causes. Bro. See, y'all can say all your own, y'all can hate. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. And what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Like, literally, it's not that hard. Wake up, go to the gym. For me, I do in the morning. I do cardio, like 30 minutes to an hour cardio. At night, I do weights. I try to max out the weights, progressive overload. Try to eat better, no sweets, no fast food. I'm just trying to live as long as I can. Trying to stay silky smooth, man. But now I'm not gonna hold y'all up tonight. Tonight was I just want to hop on here tonight because I wasn't gonna hop on because I was dead tired and I'm feeling it right now. Like, I'm literally like, because the workout was severe. I always like to work out to the part of exhaustion. It's like I have to be exhausted. I have to be exhausted for me to feel like it's a good workout. If I'm not exhausted, then it wasn't a good workout, and I gotta go back and get it. But I'm exhausted. I'm tired. What are we doing though? But like, what are we doing with this obsession of obesity? Somebody tell me. Like, do people really like? Am I the only person who really count calories? And like, I know everybody do. I'm just doing it for content's sake. But I'm more conscious now as I get older. Like, how I want to like live the rest of my life. Do I want to be one of the people that's on meds 24/7, or one of the people that's just healthy, doing what they do? That's the question. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here, man. I'm out of here. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired as a mug.